Hey everybody! I'm back, finally filming videos again. I'm really sorry I haven't made anything for like 2 months. I've been really crazy busy for the last 3 months. I was working 3 jobs for a while, then I started a new job and I started a tattoo apprenticeship. And my life has just been incredibly busy for a while now, but I'm finally back to some sort of schedule and I'm finally back to some sort of normality in my life. So hopefully I'll be able to continue filming videos every couple of weeks and then posting them every week. I'm going to try my best to get back to that schedule. I know I always say that, but bear with me. Everything's going back to normal very soon. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite Indian Taobao brands because, one, they're typically more affordable than the mainstream Lolita brands. 2, they tend to cater to larger sizes a bit more than the standard, large Lolita companies. 3, they're a little more accessible than some of the mainstream Lolita stuff. Depends on, where you're ordering it from. And 4, because the quality is honestly just as good or better than the major brands. So if you're trying to get into Lolita and you're having issues with affording it and finding stuff that fits you, I really encourage you to try looking at indie and Taobao brands. They're all amazing, or at least the ones that I'm including on this list are, and they're honestly worth checking out and spending the time to research and find what's good and what's not. And these are some of my top favorite brands. So the first one I'm going to include here is Lady Sloth. Now Lady Sloth is probably my favorite brand right now. I currently own two dresses from her. I have a third one that's on its way, or that's being made, and then I have a 4th one that I'm going to be ordering as soon as it comes out. It's that cute Halloween print for any of you guys who know Lady Sloth and pay attention to what she releases. But Lady Sloth is, I believe, a Swedish brand, a Swedish indie brand, and I have heard nothing but good things about her clothes. I personally have had amazing experiences with her clothes, ordering from her, all that stuff. Her clothes fit a huge variety of people, and she does also make custom sizing. The only downside I would say with the sizing is that some of the larger sizes do cost a little bit extra, but it's not really a whole lot. It's like another $5 or $10 typically, so it's not really that big of a difference. All of her clothing is really, really well made. I haven't had any issues with the quality of the clothing. The material is amazing. The craftsmanship is amazing. It's all absolutely beautiful, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of any of the pieces that I've gotten so far. Customer service-wise, she's great. She responds immediately. She keeps you up to date with everything. There's really no negatives to the company. I absolutely love it. You can go to her store envy. She actually has 2 store envies now. One is Lady Sloth and one is Casual Sloth. I think Casual Sloth is where she's going to be doing the pre-orders, whereas Lady Sloth is where she's going to have the stuff that's always available. You can order through either of those stores. It's really, really easy. All of her items, or most of her items, are really decently priced. Her blouses are super cheap. The dresses are generally really reasonably priced. And if you pre-order anything, you actually only pay the first half when you first get it, and then you pay the second half once it's done. So that also helps if you're having budgeting issues. I'll link all of the shops that I mentioned, by the way, down below, so you can go check out any of them. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about Lady Sloth other than the fact that I absolutely love them, and you should definitely check them out if you're interested. She makes sweet prints, gothic prints, casual or classic stuff. Like, she makes all kinds of stuff, and you should definitely go check her out. The next brand that I'm mentioning is a little more on the expensive side, but I have heard nothing but good things about them. And it is the Korean indie brand Hanuli. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. If I'm wrong, please correct me below. But Hanuli is actually a fairly well-known brand, and it is a little more on the pricey side. It's kind of getting close to the main brand pricing, like Angelic Pretty and stuff like that. But their clothing is absolutely gorgeous. The craftsmanship is amazing. The customer service is wonderful. Their sizing is actually pretty decent as well. They go up to fairly large sizes. And honestly, I don't think I have anything bad to say about this company either. The one downside is I haven't personally ordered anything from them, so unfortunately I don't have any personal experience with this company. But there are plenty of things that I've wanted to buy, and I've seen plenty of people wearing what they make. So obviously they're a well-known company, obviously their items are very well made if people are still buying them and they're charging the prices that they are, and obviously it's worth it if you can spend a little extra money to get some of their clothing. And they make all kinds of genres of Lolita. There's gothic, sweet, classic. They make pretty much everything. So the next couple of shops I'm going to talk about are actually Taobao shops. Now these shops are actually, they're not Taobao shops, they're technically Taobao shopping services. So you order clothing through this website, and then this website orders the clothing from the actual supplier. Then the supplier makes it, sends it to those people, and then those people send it to you in whatever country you're from. So the two that I highly recommend are Soufflé Song and Cloba Online. Both of them have very easily accessible websites. They're very easy to navigate. And I've ordered plenty of times from both websites, and both websites have amazing customer service. All of the items that I've ordered from these websites are very high quality. You kind of have to look through the different brands to see about sizing. The sizing can be hit or miss with that, depending on if you're looking for something really big or something really small. But both of these websites have tons of different Taobao stores on them. Soufflé Song tends to carry its own stuff from their own brand, but they do carry some other brands. But Cloba has a huge variety of clothing and different brands, and honestly you can find stuff for super cheap. This adorable dress that I'm wearing today with these owls on it, is actually, I think I got it for like less than $50. I think it was like $46 before shipping. So you can find, and this is honestly like really high quality. Like I absolutely love it. All the stitching looks really good. It's a really nice weight. The fabric looks really good. The print looks really good. I've ordered plenty of Taobao stuff, and honestly it rivals brand quality clothing. I really highly recommend checking out at least Cloba and Soufflé Song as well, but I think Cloba has a bigger selection. So I would definitely check those out if you're interested in the more cheaper side of Lolita and more affordable. That's kind of all I have for this video, unfortunately. I know it's only 3, but I wanted to only go with the ones that I either have experience with or that I have had plenty of friends with experience with. I'll probably think of more, and if I do, I will include them in another video. I'll just make it part 2 or something. But this is a really good place to start. There's a large variety of pricing and sizing in just those 3 options, or technically 4. So if you're really struggling to find something that fits your budget or just fits you in general, definitely check out these shops. They're very, like I said, they're all very good with customer service. They're all really decently priced, and all the stuff that I've ordered is very high quality. So I highly recommend checking out those shops. If you guys have any other questions or you want any other suggestions, please leave them down below, and I will help you out as best as I can. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!